Yeah, hello. Welcome back. Yesterday night I was trying to make a hidden seamless staircase and I needed a block swapper for the first stairs. And I accidentally came across this and I found out that I actually made a tileable block swapper. Who knew? I don't know if somebody else has done this, but this block swapper also works in every direction. And let me show you that it also swaps it back. It's a lot of lag, but let me show you what it looks like without all the blocks on top. And believe it or not, that's it. I'm not sure if anybody else has done this, but pretty much all you have to do is have a button pulse through an observer powering this bottom piston and two pistons on the side of it powering the side ones. It is directional, however, but because of how it works, it doesn't affect it at all. Pretty much if you put the block on the west side, it won't work. If it's on the east side, it will. But pretty much to figure it out, you'll notice if it does this, it doesn't work. And so you just put it on this side. And then it'll always work. For the north and south direction, it always has to be in the south. And again, same issue. If you put it over here, it just kind of derps out. But yeah, up and down is the exact same thing. The only difference is you cannot have a block here. I have no clue why, but you just cannot have a block here. So if you just remove that block due to quasi connectivity, it still works anyway. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Here it is north and south, same thing. It has to be on the south side and cannot be in the north. Now for the sides, this gets a bit tricky because this observer here, if I put a block here, it'll actually power this piston, making a loop. And we can't have that, so I had to think of I don't know, this is an excessive, really complicated way, but it works in the end, so, and it's tileable. The only issue is it has a note block and it's loud, but you can always just put a block above it. Shut up. And for the up and down directions, it always has to be on the bottom for the block. So this, and it's the same thing. If you put it at the top, it just kind of derps out. But yep. If you build it this direction, bottom side again. So let me show you guys how to build this. So this will be everything you need. For the ones that are at the top and the bottom, this is all you need. And for the ones that are sideways, it takes a bit more blocks, but that's okay. So I'm going to start off with the bottom one. Pretty much pick a spot for it and go 2 blocks off the ground, like that. And have a observer land underneath this piston with another one facing away from you. This is where your button goes, right on top of this observer face. Then you have an observer reading this piston on the left and right with a block in front of it. And you take your sticky pistons and just put them in front like that. And now pretty much just test it to see if it works. And since I put it on the right side that time and it derped out, I just swap it to the left. And there you go. To make this tileable, pretty much just continue the observer line down here. And just repeat the exact same thing. Copy it over. And same button. And there you go. So that's the bottom one. Let me show you the top next. So for the top one, you're just going to want to pick a spot for wherever this block gets swapped. And then you're going to go 1 block off of it and have a sticky piston facing straight down. And then go 1 block away, like that, and have a sticky piston facing towards the center. So do the same thing on this side. And then observer here, observer there, observer facing straight down onto this sticky piston, and 1 facing away from you with a button there. Then you just take another block, place it here, test it. There you go, this one worked first try. That's the bottom one. So let me show you how to do the sides now. So the side ones are the only one that are a bit different. It's a bit trickier, but pretty much what you're going to want to do is go 6 blocks off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And have a sticky piston there. Then you're going to take a observer, face it straight up. Get it? Face it straight up into the sticky piston with another one right below it pointing away from you. You have another facing straight down with a normal piston facing straight down right under it. Take a observer, point it to the right, with another one facing straight up. And for the top side, two observers facing straight up with a block and a no block here. You can take your sticky pistons, place one there, take your butt, put it here. And then, like always, it's on the bottom side. Put a black there and a black there. And that's it working, pretty much. Exact same thing as the top one, just if you want to make it tileable, just continue it with the observer facing this direction, and it'll work. Pretty much, if you want to power it from any other spot though, just have a button hooked up anywhere with redstone, running straight into it. This will actually butt it, so if you just put a no black there, that'll work. And there you go. So that's the block swapper, and if you wanted, you could always, I don't know, crafting table or hidden fence gate? I don't know. But have fun with it. Thanks for watching.